hosting by Chandana ma'am. And now, after 9 sessions spread out in 2.5 days, here I am taking the center stage to welcome this brilliant group, maybe for the last time, for this valedictory session of ADNAT 2023. So, this is what confidence on human evolutionary history did. It helped us evolve, explore new avenues, and maybe metamorphose into a better version of ourselves. So with that, I would like to call on stage our convener, Professor Gyaneshwer Chaubey, whose vision brought so many So over to you, sir.
Very good afternoon to all of you and namaste. So this 2.5 days we enjoyed a lot of talks, and in the morning there was one reporter. He started asking me what talks were, and then can you give brief outlines for everyone. Then I said it's really difficult. Then he said just give few ones who are most important ones. I said each and every one is most important in these areas, and the people who came from miles away to us, they all are very special. So the presentation and then the people who were handling the presentation, all were awesome, all were super, and we enjoyed all the presentations. And the good thing was that I did not ask even a single question to anyone. So thank you so much for presenting so clear results. Everyone has enjoyed. The master students, the bachelor students, they have also attended, and they all said that we learned many things. So I will show some of the slides to you so that we can tell you that how this journey has started and then how did we move forward. So ADNAT history, this is an association which has been founded by Professor P.M. Bhargava and our own Dr. Lalji Singh. This association has been made to develop the forensics as well as DNA related technologies in India. And it is the journey of ADNAT is very similar to the out of Africa migration. And that also supports Lucas' theory that there are two migrations out of Africa, not just single one. So here you see that ADNAT, most of the part of ADNAT is concentrated to Hyderabad. Just assume this is Africa. It went out of Africa to Trivandrum, to southern part of India, just once, then again came back. And after again few years, it started moving and never came back to Hyderabad. So the similar situation is here, and our mentor Dr. Lalji Singh is mostly nurtured here in this Banaras Hindu University, and he was planning that ADNAT should happen here. So when the plan was opened, we were first to make this application, and thanks to the ADNAT committee, the committee chairs are sitting here. Thanks to them for accepting our application. And that time the presentation was online. There were other plans as well to make it somewhere else, but they all were agreed. They all accepted. This was our first conference, and our students, they all actually made it. So whatever wrong thing has happened, that is my fault, and whatever good thing has been happened, it has been done for them only. So once the card came, we went to the temple and to Mahamana, the founder of our university. We gave them card, we invited them, and also requested them to come here and take care of all the events, and you see the result. There were 20 international speakers across all 13 countries. Initially there were 23. from 15 countries. One person did not get the visa, and one person could not come because she got the COVID. So thanks to Thomas, thanks to Professor George Wandrin, thanks to Luca, thanks to Mike. As soon as we started thinking about this conference, my two emails went parallelly, once to Thomas and second was Mike. Mike said, yes, few people will go from here for sure. And then Thomas said that, yes, it would be great to meet you somewhere in India. So this was the initiation, this was the response that gave us to invite more and more people. Then Ajay, then Mukesh was quite happy to come here. So Dr. Mukesh Thakur, we have been talking since several years, I think 5-6 years, but we could not meet here. And when we met, it was like we were meeting since several years. Manvinder, our own Manu, who was not doing anything in Hyderabad, seems doing a lot of things in Germany. So Mircha, Monica, Erwan, who is always Erwan. So everyone, thank you so much. I mean, we are overwhelmed to receive you here. This is the map of people coming from several continents and subcontinents. And the most important thing for our guest was the food. So we spoke to some of our own vendors who were like mostly taking care of the street foods, and they joined the hands together and made the history. So thank you so much to them. So the welcoming of our guests was oh, sorry. Yeah. Never mind, you have witnessed it already live, so there is no need. So overall there were 48 speakers and chairs, and we really thanks all of them to come here and to help us to organize this successful event. So Vedant said that Vedant is our son, and he said that he wanted to do something. So we gave him the details that people they are coming from where, which state and everything. And he made this picture, and after making this picture he said, Papa, wow, you know what? Most of the people are coming from Uttar Pradesh. And that is our state. So anyways, people will come from Uttar Pradesh. Thanks to him too. Our Subhadeep, Dr. Subhadeep Chatterjee, is amazing orator, amazing guy. We met him few times, and he has received this Dr. Lalji Singh Memorial Award thanks to the committee who selected him, and his talk was also fascinating. And then with the name of Dr. Lalji Singh, we have made a new travel award. There were 18 people who have been supported by us to cover their travel to come here to join the conference. Then Dr. P.M. Bhargava award was to 15 people. Their registration was free. And then there were 5 child care grants. This was the brain of Chandana. She said that whenever Vedant was small, I used to go to the conferences. It was really difficult to manage the things. So we gave the 5 awards to the women who have children so that they should support them at their. In this tight schedule, we also gave some times to the young researchers. They are our own young researcher of India. They are growing. And there were 5 flash talks in this auditorium. There were 72 posters by young researchers all over India. And it was also covered by many people. They visited, even people from outside. They said that posters were very nice. Out of this main conference, there was also, because the conference listeners were very different from several groups, several specific groups, and also several very focused groups. And the linguistic as well as archaeology was also our main pillars. So we made a subset of this conference, that is Asian ethno-linguistic evolution, and Professor George Wandering, our Dr. Sachin Tiwari, and Dr. Ramanathan were agreed to lead this session, and I could not go to that session, but I heard that many people attended that, and that also went successful. So thank you so much to them for making a subset of this conference that was also like a major conference. Thank you so much to them. Then a big shout out to the press people. They were very enthusiastic about our event. I don't know why, but they covered it very well. And some of the stories, they went viral all over India. A reporter came today. He said writer asked some to take some of the bites to some of the scientists from your event. They wanted to confirm whether their skin color and everything is from abroad, really abroad, not from India. So we are not fooling anyone. We are making the real people to come here and make the presentations. So thank you so much to the press and media people. Usually the local media people, they are very good to us. They all the time support us, and in this event they also supported us a lot. Thank you so much. Yeah. So again, I hand over to Devashruti, who initially started like hesitating, murmuring voice, and now she's roaring like anything. So now she has the confidence, and thanks to her, she was one of the major pillars of this conference. Thank you.
Thank you, sir and ma'am, for always pushing me to, explore new things, to challenge myself. And okay, so without further delay, I would like to start the most awaited event of the conference, the award ceremony. For that, I would like to call upon stage Dr. V. Ramanathan, Assistant Professor, Department of Chemistry, IIT BHU, and Dr. Sachin Tiwari, Department of Archaeology, BHU, to present certificates to award recipients. Okay, we start with the Dr. Laji Singh Travel Award. Our first award recipient is Asiya Ramzan from University of Kashmir. Can we please have Asiya Ramzan on stage? Sai Prasant KRS, ISO Thiruvananthapuram. Vaibhav Kumar, WBA University of Judicial Sciences, Kolkata. Please, Neha Kumari, Amit University, Chhattisgarh. Sarwar Hussain, Mir, IUST, Srinagar, Kashmir. Vijaya Jha, Bundelkhand University. Divya Rai, Calcutta University. Shivnand S. Shendre, Mangalore University. Bhavna Alawat, Punjab University. Shaktaporni De, University of Calcutta. Priyanka Vijay Solar, Dr. D.Y. Patil, Biotech and Bioinfo Institute, Maharashtra. Shweta Pandey, CSIR IM Tech, Chandigarh. Suraj Kataria, University of Delhi. Gunesh Sharma, Amit University, Chhattisgarh. Aishwarya Yadav, Bundelkhand University. Akash Kumar, University of Lucknow. Ujala Jain, WPN University of Judicial Sciences, Kolkata. And lastly, NDRS Karekali, Andhra University. A collective applause for all of them now. Okay, now we move on to Dr. P.M. Bhargava Award. The first awardee is Ms. Ankita Sikoria, Mr. Dheeraj Chaudhary, Ms. Harshita Thimapatini, Mr. Heminder Singh, Mr. Jason Jeevan Sikwera, Mr. Jayant Kumar, Ms. Mehak Sharma, Ms. Priyanka Vijay Sonar, Mr. Pushpesh Kushwaha, Mr. Sandesh Prahlad Telang, Mr. Saurav Kumar Mishra, Ms. Shivani Dixit, Mr. Srijoy Banerjee, Mr. Shubham Thakur, and Thoda Chandana. Okay, so now we move on to the Udan Child Care Grant. This is the first of its kind in a conference held by Indian University or Institute. I hope this is going to encourage more universities to take up such an endeavor. Thank you, Chandina ma'am, to come up with this idea. The first recipient is Dr. Garima Jain. Okay. Next, Dr. Kumari Vandana. Ms. Pragya Tripathi. Dr. Ritu Dixit. and Dr. Sunil Jain. Okay, so we received an overwhelming number of abstracts for poster and talks. We apologize that we had to choose only a few people for talks. I hope we are able to give more opportunity in the upcoming conferences. So for the flash talks, I would like to call upon stage Mr. Rahul Mishra sir, Treasurer ADNAT, Department of Zoology, and Dr. Pankaj Srivastava, Forensic Science, Sagar University, Madhya Pradesh. The first awardee, the first recipient is Mr. Sorry. Mr. Ashish Kulkarni for Flash Talk. Mr. Pradeep Tiwari. Ms. Richa Rajpal. And Mr. Shoradeep Basu. There are too many papers to handle here, so we'll move to the winners of the posters. I would like to say that all the posters are splendid and all of the works are validated, and I hope you all received very encouraging and important suggestions from the evaluators too. But we had to choose the top 3 posters, and okay, in the third position, as you all know by now, is Miss Aanchal Dixit. A big round of applause to Miss Aanchal Dixit. In the second position, standing strong, is Mr. Mark F. Angeli. Is he not here? Okay. I hope I had that heartbeat soundtrack now. So, in the first position, we have Mr. Hemendra Singh. Thank you, Rahul sir and Pankaj sir. I would now request Gyan sir to come on stage and make the concluding remarks.
Okay, so my congratulations to all the winners, and all the posters and all the talks, they were fascinating. So it doesn't matter, I mean, the selection doesn't matter that your poster is bad or good. All the posters are equally good. And I never got any poster award, but still I feel that I could make some good posters. So the poster awardees who I had some good friends who were poster awardees. They are working in some companies. So doesn't matter either you win or lose. Ultimately, you will win some of the races. So now the final thing is to call on the stage the team members. But before that, we would like to tell the names again so that you should not forget the people behind this event. This is a long list of people. The co-conveners, Professor V. Ramanathan. He worked remotely, but he helped a lot in many things. We also discussed late nights, few things, and then he was all the time available. Dr. Pankaj Srivastav, he said that make something for live listening, I'm always ready for that. And then he has helped a lot for our conference. Our organizing secretaries, Dr. Chandana Basu and Dr. Sachin Tiwari. And the team was also from very different fields. But because of very different field, very different areas, they have organized their own events. We have organized, we were a part of some of the events previously. So we joined the hands together, and this is how the whole concept of this event came out. Our treasurer, now they have to do a lot of work actually. Dr. Rahul Mishra and Dr. Anand Singh. Our organizing committee, Dr. Thangaraj was handling from Hyderabad. Neeraj Rai was also available. Dr. Gaurav Pandey from BHU, Dr. Guru Datta, Dr. Akhtar Ali, Dr. Rakesh Tamang, Dr. Sadanand Pandey, Dr. Ajay Kumar Pathak, Nagarjuna, and then our own team from where Prajwal Pratap Singh, Anshika Srivastava, Devashruti, who is right now speaking, Aditya Rudra Kumar Pandey, Vanya Singh Urgan, Chanchal, Vishnu Dev Yadav, Shailesh Desai, Chandan Maurya, Sachin Kumar, Satya Prakash, Predarshika, and Chandan, who was receiving you with the band at the airport. So our poster later were Dr. Anshu Bharadwaj, Dr. Gurudatta, Professor V. Kolla, Dr. Daudayal, Dr. Sandeep Gupta, Dr. Avinash Vasalkar, Dr. Muhammad Idris, Dr. Rakesh Tamang, Professor Banarida. And our scientific advisor were Professor S.C. Lakhotia, Professor B.N. Singh, Professor Rajiv Raman, Professor J.K. Roy, Professor A.K. Singh, Professor M.G. Tapadia, Dr. B.L. Mohapatra, Dr. Devanjan Sinha, Dr. Richa Arya, Dr. B.C. Mondal, Professor V.N. Mishra, Dr. Pawan Dubey, Professor Satish Kumar, Dr. Avinash Rasalkar, Dr. Bhupendra Kumar, Dr. Abhishek Pathak, and Dr. Anurag Tiwari. So I would like to invite on the stage the core organizing team committee members. Please come, and then please come. And then I would also like to mention my childhood friends, Sri Govindji, who was behind many of the things, and then arranging the catering thing, and also making many things possible behind the curtain, as well as Pawanji, Akhileshji, and many more friends. So Prajwal is here. Prajwal Pratap Singh, just one step ahead. Prajwal was involved actually basically with all the basic thing. He was pillar of one of our lab. He just submitted his thesis that was on Bangladesh genomic history, and he has also published several papers. But he is also a good organizer. Thanks to him. Anshika Srivastav. Today is her birthday. She is working like anything. If you tell her to come at 9 o'clock, she will come at 7 o'clock and complete everything. early with the time. So she was amazing. She was an amazing organizer, and her work was marvelous for this conference. Devashruti, now you know her more than me, and her evolution is very quick and something which is happening quickly. She's working in our lab since 3.5 years, and she is one of the amazing organizer, one of the amazing artists, and she was instrumental for this conference. Thank you, Devashruti. Aditya, no, she has gone somewhere. Maybe after conference party, she has already starting the party. So, Rudra Kumar Pandey. Oh my God. Now Vanya Singh. Oh, she is there. So, whatever poster you see here, there, wherever, this was designed by Vanya. So, she is our poster girl. Thank you, Vanya. Urgen. But Urgen Choro, sir, her name is Urgen Choro. So Urgen is from Ladakh, and when she joined our lab, actually she joined first department, then came to our lab. After joining the department, she said, "I want to work under you. What you want to work? I want to work on diversity, animal, human, whatever you give me the work." So this was also our plan to start working on Ladakh population. They are very interesting people, and she is already there. So thanks to her that she joined our lab. She was working with managing all the paperwork, and then she was quite successful in doing that. Thank you. Now Chanchal. So here is our, we call her social media queen. She is amazing in social media things, and I also love social media. And then now I have another hand, so you can imagine. And Chanchal was involved in whatever social media post has been done from the ADNAT account, from her own account. She has everything done perfectly. And initially she started putting. Initially we gave her to send letters to everyone. Then tonight he sent, "Dear Luca, please come to India." Then everyone is receiving Thomas letter. So we thought, okay, let's change the track. And then she also came to our lab very accidentally. She was selected to our department, but she could not get the guide. So she just came to me. She said that I want to work. I'm not getting a guide. I said, okay, just tell us what you want to work. Then she discussed in our lab. She said, I want to work on human diversity project. I asked, okay, tell me your ethnicity. She said Sindhi. I said, wow. So she is working on Sindhi genome project. Sailesh, thank you, social media queen. Thank you so much. Sailesh, he just joined our lab few months back. Still, we need to explore him, but he is already, whatever recording has been done, Sailesh has done, whatever, some of the photographies he has also done. He is very interested in wildlife, and he was very much happy by receiving Mukesh ji. And I think they both are going to work many projects together. Sailesh has very good qualities. Before coming to BHU, he said, I want to work under you on this particular project. So that was related with animals. I said, no, we don't have any bones. And we don't have any ancient DNA lab. He said, no, Neeraj, I know Neeraj Rai, and he's your friend. So I can work in his lab. And finally, Sailesh, he got selected. He's in our lab, thanks to him. And he's, I think he's going to do a lot of work in the population genetics. Thank you. And then our last man, Vishnu Dev Yadav. Vishnu ji, आपका व्हील चेयर कहाँ गया? So Vishnu ji is also our backbone. He is very good on Twitter as well as he's very good on doing forensic analysis. He just started few months back in our lab. Very good on computers, and he's also selected in our department first, then came to our lab. He's from Bihar, and he said that in his village the electricity came very late, but we said you will illuminate the world, just wait some more times. And he's very happy to work in our lab. Recently, few months back, he lost his elder brother, but that's another incident. But he is happy and he's working in our lab, and hopefully he will complete his PhD very soon. Thank you so much. Okay, so our man is back. Is Rudra Kumar Pandey, rustic guy. If you tell him to work on TMP-RSS 2 gene, then he will work on ACE 2 gene. And he would, if you call him and tell that, okay, why I told you to work on A and you are working on B, he would give you such a nice explanation that you would accept, okay, this gene is better than these. He came from very remote area. His university is also in a very remote area. Many of my colleagues said, no, I think this guy is not gonna work. And now you know this conference, he has raised this conference such a high level. So because of him, we did a lot of work. So far he could publish 3 papers, and he doesn't want to finish his PhD. He said, I want to publish more. So he's working very well, and thanks to him to help in this conference. Thank you. And without funds, we cannot do anything. And when we announced this conference, sent lot of letters to everyone. Satish sir said, you need to push people. You need to send mails and mails and mails. And this is actually, I am hesitant to push people and tell them, no, you have to pay us money. So slowly, no one was coming, no one was paying. Many people were worried. Rahul ji was worried because he has to take care of the finance thing. But then I went to my mother and she gave me 101 rupees. And after that, Pankaj sir called me next day. In Genomics agreed to give me money. I said, how much? Lot. Then Mac Genome came, Redcliffe Lab came, Thermo Fisher came, and Promega came. So the funders, they have helped us a lot to organize, to make the good food, and to do a lot of things in this project. And our educational partners, thanks to them, they have also helped us. They gave us some amount of money as well. The Ministry of Education, Serve India, Department of Biotechnology, and Bharatiya Bhasha Samiti, they all helped us to carry out this overall project and this conference. And our receivers were the people who were coming from this conference were from various different disciplines. I would mention at least Ashish ji, who is one of the blogger of India, who is all the time doing blogging. He is a engineer by profession. He is also here and he has attended all the sessions. So thanks to the people who are coming from various disciplines. Hopefully you got some of the knowledge and you also contributed your knowledge to this conference. Thanks to all. And then last but not least, Chandana, who is like always supporting me, and then adding lot of colors to this conference, adding lot of inputs, and whatever good thing has happened because of all of these people. And if something is wrong, I take it on my head. So these are the young guys, the bachelor guys. They started making this beautiful picture, and now it is here. Here you see the ADNAT Rangolis also has been done, and then the conferences and then the meetings has been attended by many people. These are some of the pictures that you can see. So we have also one of the younger guy, 4 years older guy, who has made a very nice presentation, sketch of Dr. Mukesh Thakur. So this is a part of people, not everyone. So you can see that how many people they have attended our conference. So I would like to invite the Roti Bank. The Roti Bank is one of the organization which is doing since several years this making the food and then distributing the food to poor people who are living on the streets. So they are continuously providing and filling the stomach. As you see that Banaras is one of the city where people say that no one is hungry. Everyone is full of food. So they are the one. Sometimes because there are many street people while working on the street, sometimes they don't get enough money to fill their stomach. So these guys are here who are helping the people. Every night they are going. So this conference has prepared food for you as well as to the people living at the streets. And these were the guys, the messengers. Okay, so I will stop here. I think Devashruti still has something to add. No? सुनिए, कहाँ जा रहे? So I'd like to invite my guide, my mentor, Professor Thomas Kivisi, to give him memento and pat his back so that he should feel more stomach in Varanasi. Okay, so over to Devashruti. Thank you so much. I'm not coming back now, but I will see you again somewhere at the same platform. So thank you so much. And
I would request Dr. Moina Banerjee to come up on stage and share his thought on what he felt attending this conference this year.
I will not say too many things except not only 3 cheers but 6 cheers for two smiling faces, particularly Gyaneshwer and his wife Chandana, who had done the entire, I think, I don't know from where to start, right from day one. I think we have never seen, because I stay in South, I think the people are in South are very time conscious there, and I was wondering how we'll run the show here. Right at sharp 9 o'clock, the entire hall was full. So I think that is not because of the not because of ADNAT or not because of anything else, but more because of the excitement of what Gyaneshwer is actually bringing to the ADNAT. I think this is a phenomenal starting for ADNAT, and it is also a huge challenge for the forthcoming for the next ADNAT to leave it up to the expectation to maintain the ADNAT seriousness and sincerity there. And I think had Lalji been there, although I have posted today that Lalji literally came alive today with his strong cutout and with such people around him. And I think it's a great blessing in disguise where this conference of ADNAT in BHU, which had been completed very successfully there. I think all of you literally give again 3 cheers to both of them there. And the most similar thing, although we have been talking about many issues, but one of the most similar phenotypes that I see between Chandana and Gyaneshwer is the smiling there. Exactly, they have the same smiling features. So, with this, I think I don't know from where to start because it has tremendous amount of social issues. It's not only about scientific issues that he has tried to address. He addressed several issues about social cause, encouraging students, encouraging young faculties, encouraging the young mothers also there to attend the meetings there. I think this cannot be the features of purely men there. It has to be basically the supporting partners also there who can bring this type of thought that yes, the mothers are also very important to attend the show because they have to take care of the child. I think this is an amazing feature that he has brought in, and I'm sure that we should try to keep this particular memento comment in the future of the meeting. And even I think the food that is being utilized after the meeting also goes for a social cause there. And I really wish that he stands up for the election in the forthcoming years. We are all ready there to support him to win the election in the coming years. Because we need really such people who really are working for a social cause, and not only for the social cause, also for the scientific cause. And I think that because of your encouragement, the entire Estonia is actually here. There, I'm the Estonia element is left out there. So that's a phenomenal thing. And I think the entire, even till the last meetings, ADNAT is not a very big society, but still we see that till the valedictory session, the entire hall is filled up. And it is possibly, I had with Lalji Singh who comes from BHU, we had plenty of colleagues from BHU, and we knew that BHU, the Varanasi is extremely lively because whenever we in the third floor, east wing or west wing, so the entire group used to move together, and the entire CCMB was actually within the third floor, east wing and west wing there. Because the amount of noise that used to come from this third floor was more than the entire noise put together in the entire CCMB. And that, the specialty is not because of the third floor or fourth floor, but it is the third floor, east or west wing. It is because of the Varanasi gang there. So Varanasi has actually a very, and if you literally see anyone in Varanasi, they cannot laugh mildly there. They laugh from their heart there. So this is not only true with Gyaneshwer and all, but every Varanasi person, they will laugh from the heart there. And this is what really makes Varanasi so unique there. And I don't know, definitely he has encouraged us to visit the entire shore of Varanasi Ganges, which was a phenomenal and exciting view. I had come here in '92 and I see Varanasi today is completely transformed. And this was amazing for all of us there. And I'm sure that people like Modi will really require people like Gyaneshwer to literally support him to work forward there. With this, I would request anyone from the audience want to come here and possibly say at least find out some drawbacks of the meeting there, because I could not find out any drawback in the meeting there. So anyway, I invite any one of you, and Dr. Satish, if you want to speak something, please. Thank you very much.
Good afternoon, friends. I think, yes, not I think, that's a fact. I have been involved in all the conventions of ADNAT. I think in the audience, probably because of my hair, and maybe I think Moinak has also been involved in many of them, but not all of them. So this finding a convener, finding a place for organizing next meeting, so it used to be a game between myself and Laji, and that game we call in India a Coco game. Coco means that either you do it or you tell somebody to do it. So whenever we used to find a place, then we found a place or convener. If we did not find a place, then it was left between myself and Laji to organize it at CCMB. So I must say that this is one of the most wonderful meetings. We have had very, very wonderful meetings in the past at CCMB, international speakers, and at one point of time there was a joke that if you want a Nobel Prize, then you must speak as a keynote addressee at that conferences. Because many of the guys, they just, like Paul Nuskin comes to my mind, or Martin Evans, so we got Nobel Prize after attending ADNAT. But this is one of the rather deep, wonderful meeting in more than one way. I don't want to repeat what Moinak has said. Let me take this opportunity to thank the university for agreeing to hold and to host us here. So my thanks to the Vice Chancellor and his team, then Institute of Science, Dr. Tripathi as the Director of the Institute, the Dean and Department of Geology. So it has been really, really pleasure, and we have thoroughly enjoyed, and I'm sure all of us have enjoyed, but on behalf of the organization of this association, we thank them from bottom of our hearts. So really, really, just many, many cheers to all of the university authorities. And of course, this is what something today I realized that I missed something. Gyaneshwer was supposed to work in my lab, so that much I remember. But also I remember he did not. So I don't know whose fault was it that we nearly ended up. But it's great that during the last 3 days very closely, and of course for all many years I've been following him and his work, and we have been interacting. And wonderful human being, not only a wonderful scientist but wonderful human being. And for the first time I am meeting his wife, and then this what we call in Hindi Ram Milai Jodi. That means the match made in the heaven. So thank you very much, and thank you all the laboratory mates of laboratory members of Gyaneshwer and colleagues from the university. We thoroughly enjoyed. And another thing, personal touch, is that my first visit to this university, unfortunately, ever in life, the first visit was not in pleasant circumstances. I had to visit to follow Laji's demise. But then this is wonderful that we have been able to remember all the good things, and I'm pretty sure Laji will be living for many years to come through students and colleagues like Gyaneshwer and many others. So thank you very much. Finally, this association, now this is all commercial break now. We have had our meeting of the organizing committee, and there is a new organizing committee. So falsely I was president, being projected as the president, because Dr. Laji Singh was president since the last election would have happened. So Moinak has been taking all the responsibility of chairing the meetings of the association, etc. And I was only a boxy, being in the capacity of general secretary. So there is a good news, and that is that we are not going to leave Gyaneshwer. So Gyaneshwer is going to be our new general secretary of the association. And the focus now I have learned is that he is very good in finding money, not only and also members, so he can persuade. And one something comes to my mind when we created some sub-fund for Lal Singh Memorial Award. Gyaneshwer was the first person to come back and to contribute to that fund as part of the association activities. So we are really looking forward for the progress of the association with the responsibilities of the General Secretaries are the Chief Executive Officer, CEO. So he is going to be our CEO. So in addition to of his responsibilities of the university. Also, I take this opportunity to announce that for the next annual general meeting and symposium, the theme that has been chosen is microbiome in all aspects of microbiome. And the place is going to be National Institute of Animal Nutrition and Physiology. So this is based in Bangalore. It's a wonderful institution under the Indian Council of Agricultural Research. So we are really looking forward to that, and in due course there will be all necessary announcements and follow-up. So do encourage your colleagues. And finally, if you are not yet member of ADNAT, please do enroll yourself as members. And secretly, I can say that we are going to raise the membership fee. So catch it when it's still cheap. Our website is www.adnat.in, and there's a membership page there. And it's very simple, straightforward. You fill up that form, and there's a bank account number. The money will come to now to Gyaneshwer. So, in the name of Gyaneshwer, please do become member. Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
Friends, good evening to all of you. Let us all give a standing ovation. In such a way, I am explaining to clinicians what is the importance of genetics. And how much ever you are there. Now I see a challenging conference title. He says evolutionary history and what is that? Precision medicine. I got it. This is wake up call. This is a wake up call to all, especially the youngsters. My dear youngsters, imagine we have been doing diversity studies. Never ever people asked us, what is the use of this study? Now there is, if you see the ICMR application for funds, projects, they are talking about basic research into translation. Translation medicine, that is very important. Whatever register they put in field, okay? You are going to field means you are interacting with human beings. You will be collecting blood samples, you collect it. At the same time, have some sort of information about the people there and the epidemiological one. So already disease epidemiology is there. Okay? Since British times, they have given a lot of information. You have that information behind you. Okay? Besides that, there are several main studies. For example, I tell you, whoever is working on Dravidian population, sickle cell is a major issue. Okay? But when you look at diversity, corona population, and it has come from the West, Germany, from that. But here, they have a problem. They are settled here. They are suffering from sickle cell. The scholar says they are anemic. What is the anemia? So these issues of epidemiology is very important for diversity. Ultimately, I tell you, whenever I do my counseling sessions with clinicians, I got a gene, but I go to diversity, the gene. I have lot of information database available. What is this mutation? What it is in there? Everything. Based on that diversity, I am able to conclude the question. And in fact, I am giving translation, whatever. It is precision advice or precision medicine. Some instances we went up to precision. So don't ever leave there that you have collected sample, you analyze, and you publish. No. The data should be with you throughout your life. And also see that your sample is preserved. You find it at biobank. You ask your professor, if there is no biobank, I am not going to give. That's all. You want to feel a big fish sample and you analyze and the sample is gone. So, for this UP, some biobank, okay, and diversity discovery, and ultimate application of diversity. With this, I conclude. All of you, thank you.
We have almost come to the end of this conference. There are still some acknowledgements left without whom we wouldn't have the conference running so smoothly. First of all, it's our technical staff and the non-teaching staff members. Ashu ji, Pintu ji, Anil ji, Rajesh ji from our lab. They are our lab attendants and they were always on the seat to, bring something from the department to here or there or bring whatever requirement there was. Also, heading our technical team over here was my senior Anshika Srivastav and Anand sir. And from the technical team, we had Amit Kumar ji, Munna ji, and Kamlesh ji who helped to for the smooth running of the presentations and changing from one thing to another. So thank you to them. We had a lot of bustling energy around here from the younger helpers of bachelors and masters. I would like to take a few names. I think I will not be able to call out the names of everybody, but there is Pinky, Anurag, Pooja, Vaishnath, Shraddha, Navneet, Atal, Divyanshu, Ravi, Abhishek, Gauri Shankar, Naveen for being so helpful. Also, Shikha and Himangi are the artists behind this sketch of Pavo. I would like to have a huge round of applause for all of them, and I would like to call upon stage all the organizing team, the whole of organizing team on stage now. Please, starting from my lab members, Sachin sir, Chandana sir, the volunteer.
Hello, thank you everyone for very active participation, and I am really amazed because I had attended many conferences, India and abroad. So, what is the different thing which I observe? So, everything is related to heart. So, when you work very hard with your heart, so definitely all the feelings come. So, this new type of feeling association is really new things which I observe in ADNAT. So, I would like to request the President ADNAT, please, means,